Jürgen, despite the weather, it turned out a great event.
I'm very pleased with the race. I was a little bit worried about the rain, but we made sure the bike course is clean, and we had to clean it up a little bit with some shovel before the race. But also the kids were very safe. Thank you for the kids for riding slowly on the downhills, and also I want to say thank you to my assistant coach Ricky and Tim Jardine, who prepared the kids very well for this event.
Now, you have kids coming from all over the place, I mean, including places like as far away as New Zealand. You must be happy that Superkidz is going to attract this standard of athlete.
That's true, and I think this is just the beginning. I think Superkidz will be a very well recognized brand worldwide, and we're looking forward to the next races. Our triathlon events that are coming up, and I invite everybody to come to Thanyapura, adults or kids, to get ready for the triathlon season.
Conrad, tell us about today's race.
I think it was hard. The competition was good.
Tell us about the race. What was the hardest part today?
I think the bike. The bike was the hardest part for me.
Why?
Because I have a mountain bike and not a road bike. So my plans are to mostly focus on triathlon. Maybe sometimes do duathlon or aquathlon, but mostly triathlon. And yeah.
Okay, and tell us about what do you think about Thanyapura?
I think Thanyapura is kind of like a dojo. All the people like Maka come here, and Caroline Steffen. And all these world-class athletes come here, and it's really inspiring to sometimes just train with them. So I like it here.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. I think we as parents, we really need to make sure that we bring our kids up in a very healthy and environment. And sport and exercise, I think, is the best thing to do. So certainly as a parent, I'm here to support the kids and Olivia, because I think Thanyapura here, the facilities are just world class. And anyone not participating in things like that, I think, misses out.
I just want to try Duathlon, and I did it. I trained hard for like a week every day, except for Friday, yesterday.
Only 1 week?
Yes, because I just come back from Singapore last week from the Singapore Cold Storage Duathlon.
And so do you have ambitions with athletics in the future?
I want to be a pro athlete and just want to be a sport player.
Devon, why have you come from New Zealand to do Superkidz?
So my coach is Tim Jardine, so when I lived back in New Zealand, he was my coach, so thought I'd come over to our school holidays back in New Zealand, so thought I'd come over and do some training.
What do you think about Thanyapura Sports and Leisure Centre?
It's amazing, like the track and the swimming pool is just incredible, and it's a great place to train, lots of nice roads to ride on and run on, and it's just a great place to train.
Coming from New Zealand, how do you cope with the humidity and the heat?
It was a bit, my first training session here, I sweated a lot, but then you get used to it, but it's nice to train in because it just makes you feel like you're training. So,
tell us about today's race.
Yeah, it was good. Just went out hard at the start and then kept it going on the bike. It was a bit slippery on the bike, so I was a bit careful, and then just ran home on the run.
What's your ambitions with your athletic event? So where do you want to take this?
I mean, professional triathlete is what I'd be aiming for, but in the near future, I try and qualify for the New Zealand World Champs team, and then slowly move up through the junior and then under 23 and elite categories in triathlon.
Tell us about your specialty. What are you best at? What event do you enjoy the most?
Probably the run is what I'm probably the best at, but I enjoy all three disciplines.
Tell us about the blue hair.
The blue hair, you know, as part of Thanyapura, we like to have a bit of sisan, which is sort of liveliness into both our staff and what we do here. So it's part of just a way to get the kids excited and get people smiling.
Now the kids here, they really tried their guts out today in some pretty difficult conditions.
Oh, they did superb. You know, we were at 4 o'clock this morning, I could hear the rain pouring down, and we were looking at ways we may need to change the course or turn it to a run race. And we were lucky that the weather calmed down for us. And all the kids, you know, we thought maybe a couple might not turn up, especially mum and dads who didn't want to get up on a Saturday morning, but we had a great turnout and everyone finished the races.
And a really interesting international turnout, kids from as far away as New Zealand. But it's fantastic that it's attracting that sort of calibre.
Yeah, the Superkidz series is really growing, and I think, you know, got a great brand, a great logo, and people are starting to see, look, you know, this is a great place to come and race, and we want to see that continue to grow. You know, we've got another Superkidz event on March 8th, and we're already planning another 5 races for next year for aquathons, duathlon running race and triathlon, and you know, we should see numbers really start to grow as people see what is available, and the kids love the trophies and the different prizes we give away as well.
I think it's really great for them for the future, for the setup in life, you know, to really explore. And, you know, even here, met new people, met other people who are the challengers. And it's not about just winning, it's about just participating and really going the extra mile and pushing yourself to live a healthy lifestyle.
Very special thanks to all the volunteers on the course, and of course to all the people and the companies that have supported us, Class Act Media, Lee Marine, Chang, and Phuket International Hospital, CBRE. Thank you very much for supporting this race.